Yo, what's good? It's your boy 17KTrey, aka Renova, aka Tizzo Bands. And I'm here with Lul JoJo.
Yo, what's the deal, y'all?
I'm gonna put his channel. Somewhere on the screen. But bro, still have not posted a video yet. We waiting for that content, gang.
It's coming, y'all. I swear.
But the video
coming.
that we have for y'all today is the internet just turned on AMP Chris, and it's by this YouTuber that I watch. His name is B Souls, and I just wanted to see what he was gonna be talking about. Maybe we could talk about some anything for real. And that's why I brought my boy with me. So
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. We might as well just get into it for real.
I basically gave my opinion saying that it's basically just a bunch of hating ass shit. It's not even really true or accurate. And like everyone plays a huge part. Maybe even though they may think he's not as entertaining as a couple other members, that don't mean he's not contributing nothing. So
Yeah, I disagree with that take. I honestly don't know what people are talking about.
yeah, that's a real reach.
But let me
Real shit. Oh, fuck them. Call them TikTok.
Take a nice hike somewhere in the mountains, G.
Oh, dead ass. Oh, all of them.
You did more than enough.
Yeah, this is why everyone shouldn't be streaming. So to give some context on the clip that you just watched, that was AMP Chris Next Door. And if you're watching this video, you probably already know who he is, I'm gonna be honest. And I believe he started around September 18th, but essentially Chris has been doing a marathon for his stream. For those who don't know what a stream marathon is, I mean, it is pretty self-explanatory. Essentially, you don't stop streaming until you complete a certain thing. It's a little bit different from a subathon where when the time runs out, you can end streaming. With a marathon, you have to keep streaming until you complete this certain thing.
I'm not gonna lie, okay, I be seeing a lot of face shit, and I watched Plot Boy Max before he even went in the face. Why when this nigga go in the face, this nigga like he got like his zesty meter went up like I don't know, like times 10.
You said his zesty meter?
Yes, bro, like hold on, bro. Let me go back. Look at this clip. Why? Look at how we sitting in between. Like, bro, that's
what you know. I think that this nigga was already super zesty from birth, and since he got on stream, he was a little open about it a little bit. But since he got with these niggas, they just got him to, like they made him that comfortable to just be all out, like just fucking. You know what I'm saying?
That would be us. You would.
Swear.
So what you saying is that you would sit on my lap?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Hey.
And streaming with a marathon, you have to keep streaming until you complete this certain thing. And what Chris set out to do was essentially prove the AMP community wrong that he's the worst gamer by streaming non-stop until he completes 6 games.
I'm not ass game. Like ass.
You're not good at board games?
But you didn't even try. You didn't even see what
bro, I played with you in the past, Fortnite, 2K, and every other game that we play together, bro. You're fucking garbage at it. Green, bitch! You see that? That's greatness, bitch.
I'll do it myself.
That shit dick suck. It's dick suck. So these are the games that Chris is gonna be playing. He's gonna be playing Call of Duty, getting over it. Getting over it is crazy. That nigga gonna be
He's gonna try to complete all of them?
Yeah, he's not gonna stop streaming until all these games is complete. So the Last of Us Part 2, Skyrim, he about to get his ass whooped in this, bro. This is gonna be crazy. Skyrim's gonna be crazy. Call of Duty, like what, the campaign? I'm guessing it would be the campaign. That won't be too bad, depending on what difficulty he plays. And then Super Mario. Super Mario might be like the easiest out of all of them. Either that or The Last of Us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the easiest game. I think it's the... is it the only platformer? Or Skyrim a platformer?
I think getting over it is a platformer.
Okay. But yeah, he'll probably complete Call of Duty like the quickest.
Yeah.
He's trying to speed run them all.
Call of Duty shouldn't even be that bad for
Yeah, it shouldn't. No.
Getting over is gonna piss him off. Like I'm not gonna play no games that specifically gonna make me rage.
I never played I never even heard of that game before. Oh wait, no. Now that I see the picture, I seen someone play it. Oh yeah, I already know that shit's frustrating as hell.
Yeah, bro, I can't, bro. My anger just go like it go too high.
I swear.
Bye.
Six pretty hard games. Like Black Myth Wukong is one of those games, and if you are a subscriber of this channel, yeah, that game is hard as fuck, especially for a new gamer. And I need to remind y'all, the clip you guys just saw was from Chris's stream 614 hours into it. Damn near to the dot, if I'm being honest with you. And if we do our quick math, 614 divided by 24, that is 25 and a half and a little bit of change of streaming non-stop. 25 straight days of streaming non-stop. That is crazy. So Chris had this vulnerable moment.
25 days. How many subscribers would you have to do that? To do
Bro, I would need, like, on Twitch, I would need, I don't know, bro. I would need at least like 1 million or something. Matter of fact, if I was to make it on Twitch and reach up to 1 million subscribers, I'm gonna make that my 1 million subscriber special. Where I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do this once I reach 20.
I feel that.
Swear.
For me, probably like, I'm not gonna lie, probably like 500,000. 500,000 to 800,000.
I mean, what is a lot of subscribers on Twitch? Cause that website is relatively new, so it's like I'm sure the subscribers on there and the views on there ain't like up there with YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. I don't know either.
Moment on stream where he started crying, he started breaking down, where he expressed some of his frustrations when it comes to essentially his public perception. Like, he feels as if the internet believes that he's not doing anything, he's not contributing anything to AMP. And Agent, being the W mans he is, got a hold of this clip and reacted on stream, and this is what he had to say.
This nigga has challenged himself to beat a whole slew of tough games to prove to himself more than anyone else that he could play. He beat COD on Veteran. Nigga beat The Last of Us. He beat Skyrim. That's not an easy game. Mario 64. And he's on Wukong. You can't even change the difficulty on that game. And he's still making progress. Like, the fact that niggas feel like they can clown him for that is crazy. So, but the problem is once you get a lot of that, he'll break down. This is a breakdown right here. This is a breakdown. And unfortunately, chat, this is actually the reality of being a streamer. If you have 3 breakdowns that someone remembers, you are now painted as an emotional person. And no cap, people start to take you less seriously.
So there is honestly a lot to talk about the situation from a bigger lens, because I think this is a situation that speaks on the unhealthy streaming culture that exists specifically on Twitch, but also people's expectations when it comes to their favorite content creators nowadays. I do think the line now between a celebrity and a content creator is blurred. I do think certain content creators are so popular that they are full-fledged celebrities. And in my eyes, I don't think Chris is one of those people, but the trickle-down effect of essentially dehumanizing your favorite content creators, because to you, they're just a form of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I do think that's a problem. Now, this is a problem beyond the content creator realm. I delve into the NBA space a lot, and that's a very big problem when it comes to athletes. But content creators definitely experience this as well. I know it's so easy to just say, oh, why are you getting mad over text on a screen? But we are humans interacting with other humans on the internet. That may just be user 123 on your screen, but you know that that's an actual person saying these things to you. And one of the biggest adjustments that I personally had to make when I started off my content creation journey was having thick skin. Listen, some of y'all may be making videos on the side and you may get a mean comment here and there.
True. Before you even gets into it, because you're getting ready to start doing that YouTube stuff too. Like, I'm gonna have to learn, because I already don't be listening to like negative comments already. I barely get any, mainly because I'm a low channel right now. But even on stuff like TikTok or other social medias where that could occur, that's like your like way of it's your way of testing the water, see how you deal with a negative impact to you.
Yeah.
And for me, it doesn't really be bothering me, bro.
Yeah. Me personally, like, so it's easy for me to say this since I'm not a big, like, creator or whatever, but I feel like I would be able to like just ignore any mean comments for real. Especially like I won't let comments get to me unless it's justified. Like if their hate is justified, that's the only time I'll listen. Like say if I did some fucked up ass shit and it's some valid criticism, then I will actually listen to that and be like, okay, maybe I should change for the better, whatever. But if it's just some blatant trolling or whatever, I never let it get to me. Because at the end of the day, I know what their goal is. Like, damn near every troll's goal is to get a reaction. That's it. Damn near most of what they say, they don't even mean it or anything. They just want a reaction. So if you give them a reaction, you're letting them win.
Yeah.
So
And
it's just that simple.
now, see, there is something I will crash out about. Hold on, come here. I will crash out if niggas start doing me like how they be doing LTG. Having
Bro, but
with the
it's like
Twitter
we
stuff.
don't deserve that hate though. He brought that to himself. We're not hateful
No.
people. Like there'll be no reason for motherfuckers to hate us that much.
No, true.
Swear.
But I mean, like, just imagine, like, you end up seeing you on Twitter, booty butt naked.
Oh yeah. No, that's wild. No,
No, bro. See, I'ma crash out about that, bro. Stop playing with me.
even though I wouldn't even have a video of me butt ass naked in the shower in the first place, if
Me
I
neither.
did, it like hypothetically, and it end up getting posted, bro, I might just stay off social media for a while, bro. Like at least for like a month until it
No,
dies
for
down a
real.
little bit. Cause like, goddamn, bro,
Bro, cause that is not the move, bro.
that's not the move, bro. Like I'd be mad as hell. The only way I would feel any better is if there was like bad bitches like, damn, I do. Other than that,
Hey, yo.
I would be sick.
Bro, if that ever happens, bro, if I don't see in the comments nothing but, dang, that BBC big as hell, bro, then
Yo,
I don't, like, bro.
From females strictly.
Yeah, from only females, bro. If I see one male in them comments, bro, it's
Swear.
over.
Yes, you're getting your page reported immediately.
Here,
And
scoot in a little bit.
okay.
Yeah, all right, man. Get
Is
you
it
in
these
there.
chairs?
There, but for us full-time people that do this for a living on a regular basis, there is a lot of mean and hateful comments out there that I just don't know if you guys can even grasp unless you're in our position. Imagine going on Instagram, checking your notifications, and you see 400, 500 different hate comments, like, you're saying some crazy shit that you know for a fact you wouldn't say in person. And I think this is uniquely interesting to Chris because for those who don't know Chris's background when it comes to content creation, it did not come from him wanting to be a front-facing content creator from the start. Chris started off as AMP's main editor.
Fuck up, because I was going to say he started off as the cameraman, but I know he wasn't, when he first started, he wasn't, like, just doing AMP content. He was,
He was
editing and shit.
Okay. So, did he start, like, I guess they put him in some videos and he had, like, good enough personality to where they, like, made him a main person?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm guessing for. It was kind of like, I was getting ready to say it's kind of like Cat's situation, but nah, his situation is vastly different.
Yeah.
People saying Chris doesn't do anything for AMP is crazy. One of the biggest reasons as to why AMP became what it is right now is because of their crazy YouTube videos that, you know, they don't post as regularly anymore, but Chris was their lead editor. He provided them a very unique editing style that aided the brand to be what it is. So for a fact, AMP would not be where it is without Chris. But nevertheless, my point is Chris is not a guy used to being in front of the camera to this extent, especially to the point of streaming non-stop 24/7 for, I believe right now, I was just on his Twitch. He is now on day 29. And when I mean non-stop, I mean non-stop. This is Chris's Twitch channel right now. He's literally just sleeping. Like, he's not even on the screen. The timer's still going on. I don't know what he's watching. I may be getting copyright claim. He's not even on the screen. The timer's still going on. I don't know what he's watching. I may be getting copyright claim for this, but this is what he's doing. The main thing I do want to talk about in this video, and I think it is encompassed by what Chris is doing, is the unhealthy streaming culture that's going on nowadays. For those who aren't really tapped in, there's been a really big meta, specifically this year, of Twitch streamers doing marathons. And there's definitely levels to it, and what Chris is doing is on the extreme side of things. But for example, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero just came out last week, and friend of the show, TSO Sage, did a marathon stream where he finished the story mode, and he didn't stop until he finished the story mode. Another really big case of this was Fade's subathon of September. Essentially in September, they didn't stop streaming the whole month, even when they were asleep. And that was a whole content house doing this. When Kai broke the sub, he streamed nonstop in February. When Iron Mouse broke the record, she was streaming nonstop as well. And even some of the sleepover streams, when Drewski and Kevin Hart went on Kai's stream and they streamed the whole night, like that's a pretty extreme stream. Listen, I get the appeal of marathons. You're doing this big event, you're streaming nonstop, you're doing content nonstop. It is entertaining.
Nah, bro. When Drewski blew up Kevin Hart's fucking bathroom, bro, that shit had me so weak. And then when they was doing the this wasn't during the sleepover, but this is when Drewski came over and they did the what's that what's the thing called that he be doing, bro? Standing on business thing, bro. He did that with Kai, the auditions and stuff, and bro was buck wilding the whole time, bro. Like the whole stream was hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie, W stream.
This is kind of off topic, but I seen a video of Kevin Hart walking, and paparazzi went up to him, was like, "So when you hosted Diddy parties, did you get any baby oil or?" And he was immediately triggered. He was like, "Man, you asking the wrong person the wrong question," and then walked away. He wasn't trying to get too involved. He can't say too much, you know.
Bro, please, Kevin Hart, don't please. When the videos come out, I don't want to see you doing no booty in the whole activity.
Kevin Hart, please don't be one of the person in that list that they said they like one of the celebrities in that list. They said they're going to tell everyone. Please don't be in that list, bro, which even though I'm pretty sure you are, but you don't know.
No, that shit is funny. That was funny.
But there's so many downsides to it as a creator that y'all just don't think about, because again, for y'all, it's just clicking on a stream and watching content for a couple minutes or a couple hours. That's not the case for the creator. They have to keep creating content. For one, you lose a lot of your privacy. The internet is already as parasocial as ever, and doing a marathon stream where you don't cut the stream for as much as possible, you lose damn near all of your privacy.
28 days, chat. 28 days, no privacy. Cameras on at all time. This has been the hardest thing of my life, and I'm glad I did it. I said I was going to do something. We said we was going to do something, and we did it. We did it. We did it, bro. We said we going to do it. This is hard work. I'm tired, bro.
Like, I was literally taking showers on stream when he was doing the subathon. And I don't know about y'all, but losing my privacy for 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks at a time would literally drive me crazy. And that's not even, oh, I'm afraid to get canceled type of thing. That's just human nature to want privacy. Also, specifically for stuff like gaming marathons, you are at your desk a whole lot. Sitting at your desk a whole lot, not getting any sunlight, not moving around. And I know that's rich coming from me, but I also acknowledge that I live a unhealthy lifestyle. It is unhealthy to be sitting at your desk for 8, 10 hours at a time in a row, just playing games and going on the internet. That's not healthy. But with the way the internet works, and I swear to God, this happens as well. When I stream, even if I just go to the bathroom for like 5 minutes, views go down. And we all know what a good live stream is, right? Like, a lot of these content creators are still trying to make good content and be good streamers. You can't just hop on a game and not talk to your chat at all. You have to entertain them throughout this whole time.
I was really falling asleep.
Put it this way, I do a podcast twice a week that lasts for like 2 to 3 hours, and I'm doing it with co-hosts, so I'm not even yapping the whole time. By the end of those 2 to 3 hours, after we hit end stream, there is like a sigh of relief of, okay, good work, y'all. Like, you know, we put in work tonight. Now, imagine a solo creator doing that nonstop for weeks at a time. that is mentally taxing. I am honestly surprised that I don't see streamers breaking down more. And this is something I'm gonna bring up in future videos a lot, and I'll bring it up today because I think it is a true problem, as its pros and the cons, but the cons definitely show their ass more every single day. The marathon meta is a product of the one-up culture that exists on the internet. To be honest with you, long story short, it's just capitalism, but that's another conversation for another day. As we keep evolving as content creators, it is damn near our duty to figure out how to be different, to figure out how to be better than the last generation of things. And while that inherently produces better content than years past, it also produces more extreme forms of content than years past. And I already thought that with Twitch culture specifically, streaming for 5 to 10 hours straight at a time, 4 to 5 times, maybe even 6 to 7 times a week, was already crazy. Listen, I know another big talking point in 2024 has been the fact that a lot of streamers have been complaining about their job being harder than a 9 to 5. And while I still don't believe that an average streamer is not doing something harder than what an average 9 to 5 worker is doing, I'm not saying that. I do still think it is important to acknowledge that streaming still isn't as easy as what you think it is. Especially if we're talking about what it means to be a successful full-time streamer. Not a guy or a girl just streaming 2 to 3 times a week for an hour or two. A full-time streamer that does this for a full-time living. And I give y'all all this context to ultimately say, not too much on Chris.
Now, once we get there, bro, once late night with the boys get there, nigga, we ain't gonna have to deal with none of that, nigga. What
Bro,
you talking about?
honestly, bro, like, say, as a streamer, I get it could be hard to do this kind of shit, but if you work 9 to 5 beforehand, like if you lived a regular life working jobs before you did that, you would understand how lucky you actually have it. Like, you wouldn't even, I feel like, I mean, again, that's easy for me to say, but since I'm working 9 to 5s now, like I work at UPS at the moment, if I start streaming and I have to do all that shit, I still wouldn't even be complaining because to me, that's still a lot easier than working a regular job. Like,
And to put it like this, like working a 9 to 5, you're doing a job that you most likely don't want to do,
right?
Just to make ends meet, and you will most likely have to do it for the rest of your life.
And it's stressful as fuck.
And like that, like obviously that's how we all live, but I feel like that's not the official way of living your life, since we only have one.
Like, imagine having like, there's a time where you're at home and you just want to chill, but you have to leave, drive somewhere to get there, and you gotta stay. Like,
just either pay bills, man, or pay for food, or
like
you know, a family.
You gotta leave the house at this certain amount, like this certain time. Like, it's
but
just
with
stressful.
streaming, you could streaming. When it comes to streaming or just YouTube in general, you're doing stuff for a fan base that you build up on your own, and yes, it still has them same notes of like a real job. Like, you gotta to make the money that you want, you gotta please people in a way that's like politically correct, I'll say, or just, you know, not fucked up for real. Like, just be a genuinely good person.
Yeah, just be a good person.
And raise a fan base like that, and also be entertaining.
Or you could be anti-politically correct and build a career off that, but at the same time still don't do no fucked up. Or say something super duper fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
Too much on Chris. Because given his background in content creation, given his background in gaming, and what he's trying to set out to do, this is an extremely difficult task. Now, no one ever forced him to do a marathon like this, but you gotta commend him for trying to do something really difficult. Trying to prove that he can also be a successful streamer. Trying to do something really difficult. Trying to prove that he can also be a successful streamer within AMP. But what I also want to add to that last point, though, is that I feel like a lot of content creators are forcing themselves to be streamers. Listen, I know some of the most poppin' content creators right now are the Kaisenats, the iShowSpeeds, even lately the Phases of the world, the Aiden Ross of the world. Even if you're in like the right space, the Sneakos of the world, you know, the Fresh and Fits, like those guys are popping. I think a lot of the cool kids on the block are streamers. And I also say this when people try to criticize AMP Davis for not streaming. Not every content creator is meant to be a streamer. It doesn't fit their personality, it doesn't fit their content style, it doesn't fit their work-life balance needs. Like, not everyone needs to be a streamer. And it is specifically harder for Chris because he's in a group full of the most successful streamers in the world. But this idea that Chris and Davis need to force themselves to be a streamer for what? For you? Like, no, if they don't want to do that, if that's not the content they want to do, they shouldn't be forced to do that, internally or externally. And what Kai said about AMP recently also backs us up, because he believes that what makes AMP special is the fact that this is a group that has not only conquered streaming, it's also conquered the YouTube space. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Does AMP Chris just need to suck it up, or is it not too much on Chris?
Niggas still wear Supreme? I haven't
know.
seen somebody wear Supreme in like 2016, like
Did you
2018.
ask that about the hat?
Yeah, cause the hat. Yeah.
I don't know,
Supreme.
bro.
That's crazy, bro. I haven't seen someone.
I forgot Supreme even existed.
Bro, me too.
But that's the end. That's the end of this video. You feel me? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out my boy JoJo's channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna post that video. I don't know what. Look, I'll post it like tomorrow or something. I promise.
All right. Well, you heard it from him first. He's gonna be posting it tomorrow, probably.
Swear, probably.
And yeah, man. I'm gonna just see y'all.
We're gonna see y'all later, and I'm trying to say some like shit that I don't know.
I got you. So look, if you want to decide to become a streamer, or if like whatever your job is, if you want to, if you feel like you want to entertain people, and you feel that like you basically want to be a chill internet comedian, because that's basically like kind of what YouTube/streaming is for real.
Yeah.
Depending on your content, make sure it's something that you're devoted to, and like something that you want to do, not just because you see everybody else doing it. Like he said.
And make sure you don't just give up. Like don't just give up within like a couple months because you're not getting the views you thought you would get to. Like it happens. Some people take like years to make it. So if you're one of those people who feel like, oh, I gotta do this quick, and if it don't happen quick enough for me, then I quit. Just don't do it at all, because it takes a while, bro.
You gotta get lucky. I've been doing this for a minute.
It gets lucky too. So that's another reason why you want to stay, because if you stay long enough, you might find the luck that you wanted.
Never know.
Swear.
Man, hope y'all like that motivational speech.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yep.